Hi Football Mania. Back again with us who are definitely here for you to share the latest football news. Okay, without waiting much time, let's start right away. Today there is news from Barcelona beats Chelsea in hunt for Raphinha, but pays in installments. The certainty of where Raphinha will be anchored this summer has been answered. The Leeds United winger will head to Barcelona. Previously, Raphinha was contested by Barcelona and Chelsea. Chelsea even threw an official offer first. However, Raphinha and his agent from the start prioritized Barcelona's offer. The Blaugrana finally agreed to pay €71 million to Leeds United. However, as reported by Goal, Barcelona will make installments to pay off their agreed transfer fee. Leeds United understands the Catalan club's financial situation is not good, thus giving permission for the La Liga giants in installments. Required installment. Barcelona had previously stuck to a 50 meters bid for Raphinha. Even then, the Blaugrana could not pay it directly in advance because of the uncertain financial situation. The offer is considered Leeds United not as they expected. Moreover, payments made in installments will be very different if Barcelona pays off immediately. Therefore, both parties seek a middle ground. Leeds United allow Barcelona to pay in installments on the condition that the price rises first. Choose Barcelona. Raphinha's transfer could actually be completed 1 week earlier. Chelsea's official offer at that time was in accordance with Leeds United's request. However, Deco as the player's agent chose to withhold the offer for a while. He prioritized his client to go to Barcelona. Likewise with Raphinha, who indeed prefers Barcelona over Chelsea as his new stop next season. Luckily, Barcelona was able to accept it. Rest in a few days. In the Goal report, Raphinha's transfer to Barcelona will be completed in the next few days. A verbal agreement has been reached with Leeds United. Raphinha is expected to be anchored to Spotify Camp Nou soon. Because the 25-year-old player is needed Xavi Hernandez as an important component of his squad next season. The Brazilian national team player has long been coveted by the living legend of Barcelona himself. Shin Tae-yong regrets strange regulations in AF Cup. These rules are gone in FIFA and AFC. Asian football is currently experiencing problems regarding soccer regulations that still use a head-to-head system. Indonesia in the 2022 AF-U19 Cup has drawn a polemic among football lovers. This is inseparable from the regulations set by the AF-U19 Cup, which have their own rules in determining the standings. This was also stated by the coach of the Indonesian U19 national team, Shin Tae-yong, who said that the regulations used by the AF in the 2022 AF-U19 Cup were strange. The Indonesian U19 national team went out of business from the 2022 AF-U19 Cup performances, despite making 3 wins without losing and scoring 17 goals, and only conceding 2 out of 5 matches. Coach questions regulations. After the match, Coach Shin also said that the AF regulations contained in Article 1.2.2.4 of the 2022 AF-U19 Cup Regulations chapter of the competition system were odd. Indeed, head-to-head like this has disappeared. Yes, if the regulations are in FIFA and AFC, Shin said at a press conference. It's a bit strange because it's still in the AF. We didn't qualify. This doesn't make sense. The coach also gave his opinion on the final third of the Vietnam vs Thailand match, where both sides seemed to slow down the tempo of the match, refused to attack, and their players cramped a little. Shin firmly reminded that all matches in football should be carried out with the principle of fair play. Our competition should be fair play, but in fact it is not like that, said Stegen. Thailand and Vietnam may be afraid of Indonesia, so I'm a little offended. It means Thailand and Vietnam feel Indonesian football is getting stronger and better, so the result may be made that way by them. Should be in first place. Meanwhile, the U19 national team manager, Henry Irawan, expressed his belief that the U19 national team was the best team in this AF Cup. Indonesia should be in first position, because the goal difference is very far, he said. Only, everything goes back to regulation. I also didn't see the Thailand and Vietnam matches. However, there was news from friends, including from journalists, that in the second half it seemed that both teams didn't want to score goals. Therefore, Henry also asked for special attention from the AF regarding the Vietnam vs Thailand match. In football, each team should want to score goals. But it was not visible from the match, he said. I hope there will be an investigation from the AF for the match. According to the AF it is fair, yes, but if according to the AF it is an unfair match, it is natural that the two teams should be disqualified. Schedule of the Indonesian national team in the U20 Asian Cup qualification. The schedule for the Indonesian national team for the U20 Asian Cup qualification 2023. Indonesia will host Group F for the U20 Asian Cup qualification. One of the opponents faced was the Vietnam national team. The U20 Asian Cup qualification could be a moment of retaliation for the Indonesian national team to Vietnam after what happened in the U19 AF Cup, because the material of players who are revealed at the event is believed to be not much different. Vietnam as well as Thailand incised wounds for the Indonesian football public, because both teams seemed to waste time when competing in the last match of Group A of the AF U19 Cup. The match between Vietnam and Thailand ended with the score 1-1. The result is bad news for Garuda Nusantara, because Indonesia's 5-1 victory over Myanmar felt meaningless. Indonesia got 11 points, equal to Vietnam and Thailand, but lost from head-to-head. Time to reply. The match between Vietnam vs Thailand gave bad memories for fans of the Indonesian national team. The manager of the U19 Indonesia national team, Henry Irawan, was annoyed with what the two teams displayed on the field. If it's fair play, both have to score goals and attack each other. However, that was not seen in the party. That's what I heard from friends at the Mania Stadium, he said. I hope that the AF will investigate the Vietnam-Thailand match. If the AF thinks it's fair play, please continue. If it's not fair play, there needs to be consideration for disqualifying Vietnam and Thailand, he said. The closest meeting between Indonesia and Vietnam, possibly also Thailand, will occur in the AF U16 Cup, which will be played on the 16th of July. Then, there is also the U20 Asian Cup qualifier, which will be played on September 14th to 18th, 2022. Group F draw results and schedule. Match schedule, September 14th, 2022. Indonesia vs Timor-Leste. Vietnam vs Hong Kong. September 16th, 2022. East Timor vs Vietnam. Hong Kong vs Indonesia. September 18th, 2022. Indonesia vs Vietnam. Hong Kong vs Timor-Leste. Here is the latest news from Football Mania. The news also closes our meeting this time. Stay tuned on the Football Mania YouTube channel, because we will present the latest and most complete news about football. Don't forget to click the like, comment, and subscribe buttons.